Food's a little funny at the Clown Cafe.
Y'all see him in the street struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
If anybody watched this has a fear of clowns, my apologies in advance, but happy Halloween, guys. True Justice here. Welcome back to my channel. We're back for the reaction. Tonight, we're gonna be checking out Terrifier 2, starring David Howard Thornton as Art the Clown and the goddess badass Lauren LaVera as our hero, Sienna. But full disclosure, I have actually already seen this film. I went earlier this week, saw it in theaters. I wasn't sure if I was actually gonna get the chance to because it's just on a limited run right now. It's a very small film. It only had a $250,000 budget. And as of me watching it right now for a second time, it's actually made almost $8 million. So yeah, people are loving this film. It is freaking nuts, man. That's part of the reason why I did want to watch it again for the Halloween and for you guys as well. Because if I could use my small channel to introduce this series and this film to even a few people, then hell to the yeah. But if you guys are looking for my full reaction to the film, link to my Patreon is down in the description below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, now's a very good time to click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. Right from the start, man. The opening credits. Such a callback, such a throwback. So good. I know this type of horror might not be for everyone. Like, everybody can like what they like. I know it's super gory, super graphic, super terrifying, but I feel like this film especially was tailor-made for me. Picking up right from where the first one left off. Yo. Just the faces he makes. Like a simple smile, walking around with that smile. Of course it helps to be covered in blood too, but looks crazy. The eye. The back of his skull too. He's like picking at it. That big breath first. Ooh. If you weren't sure what type of film we were about to watch, there you go, guys. Yo. This guy is crazy. And this is just the start, too. He's like, no good. Oh! Gotta clean up after a hard day's work. Oh, some Marty booty. He definitely put in some work with that first film. And he's loving it. Just read the paper. Yo, patty cake, patty cake. And he's just waking up like, yo, what's this guy's deal? Not a single drop of blood on it either. It's actually hilarious. Had to be done. He saw too much. Terrifier 2. Sienna time. Queen Phoenix. Queen Sienna. She's the shit. She better come back for part 3. Definitely make sure you guys show her some love for this one. Because I really want her to come back. I love the setup from the start too, with the angel wings. It's like the perfect foil. Freaking love this theme. It's like the 80s synths and everything. Major shout out to Damien as well.
So, did you figure out what you're dressing up as tomorrow?
The Mouse County Clown. Don't do that.
No.
Why not?
You don't see people dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer or Charles Manson.
I think you're both overreacting.
About that.
Charles Manson? Did you know the Nazis used to inject children's eyeballs to see if they would change color?
Jonathan!
Thank you.
This kid is full of facts. He's a little obsessed. But so am I. There's nothing wrong with us.
Right.
Do you have any super glue?
I thought you were gonna wear this tomorrow.
I won't paint my face
She's
back.
still so against it.
Jonathan, come on.
She's a good sister, though. Helping them out.
Where did you grow another foot since dinner?
Tallest kid in my class.
Yeah, well, it still kick your ass.
Not for long. It looks just like Daddy's character. You know? You're almost as good as him now.
Thanks.
I like that there's still so much backstory that they haven't even told us, even after watching this
Is that part of
film.
your costume too?
No, I couldn't.
I have so many questions about their father.
Could arrest him in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but nobody would mess with you. That's for sure. You think that guy's still out there?
What's up with you and this clown all of a sudden? You're like obsessed. I wouldn't worry about it. On the off chance that he is still alive, I'm sure he's gone far away from here.
I hate that I love this song. I'm like disgusted with myself by that fact.
Drop on by the Clown
Love the mural though.
Cafe. Drop on by the Clown Cafe.
Now, for a guy who doesn't speak, he sure makes a lot of noise. All the way from
Bring him out.
County, Art the Clown.
There he is. As far as I'm concerned, he's definitely cemented his place in horror history. He's a horror icon now. Man, looking right at her. I hate the creepy music. Just the way he shoves it in. Here's a sucker. This whole thing just feels like such a nightmare, man. Obviously it is, but the fact that it's not full-on nightmare mode yet is just building up so good. Don't do it, Sienna. Don't take it. Don't open it. It's going off. Blowing everybody away, all the kids. Music kicks in again. Bloody popcorn. The fact that he's so charismatic too, it doesn't say a word. Oh shit! Dancing around. I know I really shouldn't be celebrating this. Oh fuck! But it's Halloween. I'm a horror fan. Get the prize in the box! Even dream Sienna is a fighter, man. How could he not root for this girl? He took notice of that. Just digging back in there. Yo. So dope. That dagger is key. Mom to the rescue. I'd be freaking out way more though if it was me. If I woke up, like if I had that dream, I wake up, there's a fire, especially after having that dream, I'd be like, yeah, I'm a god, I'm a prophet. I'm getting out of here. Still looks pristine. Love the foreshadowing though, just how key that dagger's gonna be.
Welcome back to the program. If you're just tuning in, I'm sitting here live with the sole survivor of the Miles County Massacre.
And
Pleasure. Now,
this whole side story
at the moment you
with Vicky, I have a lot of questions in regards to that, especially about the end.
saw your face.
We'll talk about that later.
He's dead. I saw it happen.
No, he's not. I remember having hall passes. I don't remember having them that big though. Yo. She's eating it too? Ah, fuck that.
No running in the hallways! Jonathan, get back here!
Must have been cold that day.
What time are you gonna be home? Because sorry.
There he is.
I'm sorry. Nice.
Well, like that we took some time to meet the characters. We already know art. Now we get to see them interact. Yo. Just waiting there. How long was he staying there for? Never says a word either. Just the side stare. He could have got her right there if he really wanted to, or at least tried to.
I think I left my bag downstairs.
Ooh. My heart. No. Yo. At least he's having fun. He's slaying in more ways than one. Just killing it.
If you're gonna put that in your mouth, you gotta pay for it.
That's what she said. Yo. This fucker.
Please stop, please.
But when you quit causing trouble,
tearing the kid apart. Uh-oh.
we closing up, man. Can I help you find something?
Kinda closed up for you.
Hey, did you hear what I said? Get the hell out of here before I fuck you up.
Okay, here we go.
That's fucking crazy. I'm telling you, it was him, Ellie. Right down to the little black dot on the tip of his nose.
Oh, it was him. Whenever they do stuff with the eyes.
Did you change medications recently?
Jesus Christ, I'm not crazy!
Want to see crazy? I'll show you crazy! Oh, the sound too. When stuff actually leaks out of the wounds.
I think that the fire started while you were sleeping.
So good.
Oh my, they're closed.
Wow.
Oh,
No! I didn't see him at first.
Cool.
stay here the whole time. Come on.
The one behind kind of looks like Pennywise a bit.
What are you doing home?
He's here, Sienna.
Right there. I would leave town. Like, you saw him, I saw him. We're getting the hell out of here.
It was him. Something really bad's gonna happen tonight. Read this. I saw her today. This exact girl. Only she didn't look human. I'm begging you.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Just don't act surprised when a bunch of people get killed tonight.
I won't be. Guess who?
Aren't you a little old to be trick-or-treating? You're really weird, you know that?
He starts off so playful.
Look, I get it, dude. The whole creepy silent mime gimmick? No, I'm sorry. Really, no candy for grown-ups. So
He just does not give a fuck.
You'll leave? Fine. Here. Happy Halloween.
Best scene of the entire movie. Can you guys tell why I like this film so much, or still not getting it? Woo! My heart.
I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it.
Now the mood changes. No more theme music. No more happy fun times. Sienna again, all dolled up. I've already seen this, and my heart is starting to race right now. Oh! The fact that I'm so close to the screen makes this way worse. Ooh, those effects, man. She's bolder than I am. That scene there, when he threw her on, oh! Threw her on the bed. Oh! Man, I forgot just how brutal this is. What did she do to deserve this? He's like jumping around too. That scene in the theater when he threw her on the bed, I think everybody thought he was gonna do something sexual because everybody went, no! Like the entire theater erupted. Never mind the scalping. It was on the bed part when she was like bent over. The bleach on top. Oh. Seeing this for a second time on my own without a theater full of people kind of hits different.
It's revealing.
I need Jesus in my
3 months
life.
worth of work and all you can say is it's revealing.
But I'll take Sienna instead.
Practically popping out. You look like you're going to a strip club. Mom, this is how people dress on Halloween.
She looks great.
That's my ride. Later.
Alright, well we made it through the brutal scene.
Dad would have loved it. Bye.
I feel like that's the worst of the worst. If you guys are still with me, still watching after that previous scene, oh god, this might top it. Oh fuck, I spoke too soon.
That bowl is still filled to the brim.
I was gonna say, you've conquered it. You made it through the storm. This is the fucking eye of the storm here.
Allie?
My heart like sinks for this scene.
Where are you? Allie?
Yo,
No.
that's too much. Mutilated her. Yeah. This is some morbid shit, man. Wrong house to go to, kids.
Ew, why is mine so sticky?
Don't worry, it's just fake blood. Just put it in your bag.
Why is mine so sticky? Right out the mom's head.
Ew.
Just one.
So happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Art the motherfucking clown. Bitch. Yo, he moves quick. Trash that car. The creeper van. Shit. Okay, they kind of got me with that one. Why would you go up to the van, though? Yo, the visuals. I like that they brought that back too, because I've heard some people say that the Art of the Clown from the Terrifier films are different from All Hallows Eve, but he used the light eyes in All Hallows Eve, so I don't know, man.
Hey!
Even on the phone, his mom is always going off.
Jonathan wouldn't do that.
That's what I said.
He didn't do this. Just
Like me and Sienna are really on the same page here.
I love you.
Sienna, I am warning you.
Oh, really, Mom? I love you,
I don't say it enough.
I like this moment here.
I love you too.
Sentimental, but we don't usually get this type of thing in a horror film like this. Bitch.
He is in for a rude awakening.
So are you.
Change.
Ah!
Mom.
It's too late, Jonathan. With the apron on and everything. Oh! So brutal. Fuck. Well, art doesn't discriminate. Man, woman, children, people of all ages.
Hello?
Sienna, I'm in trouble.
You think? Mommy told me what you did to her car, you little asshole. I mean, really?
No, I need your help. You have to come get me.
What's wrong? How are you?
These sick fucks.
Eric and Sean left me here. I'm all alone.
Alright, just wait by the main entrance, okay? Jonathan? Jonathan? God damn it.
Fuck.
It's not like this night can get any worse.
And the score to this film, I feel like everything about this film is just, every single category is just better and improved from the first one.
Didn't like a little girl get murdered out here a couple years ago?
Little pale girl.
I'm gonna go look for him.
What? Jonathan?
Maybe we should go with her.
Love that outfit.
I guarantee you her brother's just gonna scare the shit out of her. He's turned into a complete psycho ever since.
Not this time.
He drank a whole bottle of Jack and he got in his car and he drove straight into one of those transformer things.
Freaking brutal.
I'm screaming from a mile away.
Oh, I don't even know what the hell he jabbed him with. And he can definitely see her. The guy at the start couldn't. Oh. The Terrifier.
Going.
I have to go pee-pee. You want to hold it?
Yeah, please.
Art will. Oh shit. Pee-pee time. Just the tip. Oh! Pee-pee time. Oh! That's not going on YouTube. Oh! For fuck's sakes. Rubbing it on the window? I did read one thing, I think it was from the director through Variety, that the actor playing Art actually wanted to make a balloon animal out of the penis. That was something that he suggested and the director was like, no, that's too far. Oh shit. So intense. Got my fist clenched right now. My god. Super sweaty. You know, this is actually really well done. Like chase scene and everything. The bad thing about this film though, now that I've seen it, everything else just seems so watered down in comparison. There he is. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. We saw that at the start of the film too. He was saving it just for her. The bubbles popping. Man. I felt that, man. That's not Brooke no more. That's broken. Really good acting, man. I can't praise her performance enough.
Jonathan! Jonathan, run!
Nice. She's a fighter, man. Leave my girl alone. Kicking her while she's down, too. Fuck. No! Scalpel. That's gonna leave a mark. You'll see kids die in horror films now all the time. They definitely stepped it up for that, but you don't see them just get brutalized. Oh! Keep swinging. Back of his skull. Right where the other hole was.
This way.
I was gonna say, don't stop. Oh, she's hurt though. Got like hamburger helper leaking out of her. Yeah, no shit.
They used me to get you here. They need you in this place for a reason.
Why are you saying that?
It's what Daddy saw. I think you're the only one who can stop him.
Okay, come on.
It works. With the organs too? Ooh. Okay. Not okay. It's crazy though, because her makeup, she put those marks down. Now she has like real marks across her face. Fuck. Look at the visuals. For a slasher horror film like this, such a small indie film, I feel like, man, they accomplished a lot. Yes! Get it. Beat him with that shit. Ooh. Yo. She's freaking badass, man. Grab something else. Any other clown, and that would be a kill shot. My God. Nicely done. It's not enough, though. There you go. Good eye. Shoot him. Go for the head, though. Come on, man.
Sweetie, it's okay.
So creepy.
You're safe.
You guys remember the film from the 80s, The Gate? It's kind of like a moment like this where they lull you in, make you feel safe. The parents are here. Everything's fine. Nah.
Sienna! Get away from her! That's not Mommy!
Ooh. Basically showing her what he did. Film fucks with you a bit too. Not sure what to believe. What is real? What is it? Alright, I think she's back in the real world now. Man, she is taking a beating during this film. Like the last 10 minutes alone. It's been rough for Sienna and me. Fucker.
Fuck you.
You dick. You bastard. Not going out like no chump, yo. This girl is different. Okay, this really adds a whole nother aspect to the film here. No! And off to hell you go. I feel like this part of the movie might turn some people off, but I don't know, for some reason it just works for me, when normally I feel like it wouldn't. And it's not even really plot armor either, because she got stabbed with that same blade. If she was just stabbed or killed off with anything else, I probably would have been a little bit upset, like, it's a little cheap. Coming back to life, doing the Harlem Shake. There she is. Back from the dead, like an absolute savage herself. Yo, look at her. Woo. Slit his throat. That face. Do it. It's going off. The smile he gave at the end, though, right before she did it. She's still around, though. The lights. That has to mean something. I don't know what that means though. Don't drop the knife. I'm actually shocked that they both survived. Knowing who Art the Clown is, well, who really is Art the Clown? I thought for sure he would have killed the kid. I thought he was a goner. Okay, here we go. I remember in my theater too, everybody was getting up to leave, and then when this started playing, everybody just stopped. Nobody sat back down in their seats. They watched the rest of the scene, and you'll see it's kind of long here, while standing, without even flinching. People were mesmerized.
Everything okay?
I've been tending to our celebrity patient all day.
Is that bad?
It's that bad. Cunt, whore, bitch, slut, big. It looks way freakier than the first two. Filth.
It's kind of hard to imagine she ripped that woman to pieces.
Is it? One look at her and be like, yeah, Vicky plus Art.
What is that? That song you're singing, what is it?
Victoria's been singing it all day. I can't get it out of my head.
Huh.
He knows that song. Food's a little funny at the Clown Cafe. Better check in on our celebrity patient here. Yo. And Art the Clown has been reborn. We don't gotta wait for a third. He's already come back. Drop on by. What a fucking film. That is my choice for best horror film of the year. I just watched it for a second time. Yeah, it still hits hard. This film is something else, man. That was Terrifier 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it for Halloween because whew, this one took a lot out of me. A lot of screams, a lot of laughs. This is a good freaking film, man. Just overall, never mind best horror film. This might be the best film, in my opinion, my favorite film of the year. Can't wait to add it in my DVD collection. I did see in the States that they already got like a steelbook that's available to pre-order, but Canada doesn't get shit. It's not even available, the regular edition to pre-order, so I'm a little bit upset about that. Might have to go to eBay, try to find myself a steelbook copy, but I'm probably gonna have to pay out the ass for it, but that's okay. All right, guys, so I got the entire cast here, or some of the cast that I really do want to shout out. David Howard Thornton, of course, as Art the Clown. He freaking killed it, man. Knocked it out the park. And I've heard some people say that this Art the Clown is a lot different, or it's actually a completely different clown from All Hallows Eve. I don't know if that's actually the case or not. I'm sure the director has gone on record at some point, but I haven't actually seen that for myself. So I just like to believe that it is the same one, just it kind of appears all around. But maybe for the Terrifier films, they got a little bit more something planned in regards to the specific story of Art the Clown. Maybe that's the reason why some people are saying that. That is a little bit different because, yeah, he was clearly supernatural in All Hallows Eve, but I feel like a lot of people were thinking that he was clearly human in the first Terrifier film. But even in the first Terrifier film, I thought he was supernatural. Maybe it was just me. Let me know in the comments down below your guys' thoughts on that. But yeah, as great as this film was, they really didn't let us know much about Art. They introduced us to this little girl, this creepy little pale-faced girl. I think that's actually what she goes by in the film. I'm sure I could find her name here as well. Let me see if I can look it up, if it's in the top billing or not. Yeah, the little pale girl, that's what she's listed as. I can't pronounce her name, but yeah, she did a freaking phenomenal job. Also, LaVera, you guys already know, I'm going to give tons of praise to her. She better be coming back for Terrifier 3. If she comes back, I will come back. Regardless, you already know I'm coming back for part 3, but she has to come back, man. She stole the show. I feel like without her in this film, it still would have been a badass film, but getting a badass character like Sienna, she might be my favorite final girl in maybe almost 10 years since Evil Dead 2013 with Mia from that film, because yeah, I can't think of one off the top of my head that really stands out, that really had me rooting for her. I even said to my buddy while we were watching it at the theater the first time that I saw this film, I was like, I think it was right before she got sent to the Clown Cafe for the second time there, never mind the dream, but where she got stabbed in the gut there. I remember turning to my buddy and actually saying, yo, I really hope that they don't kill her off. I really don't want Sienna to die. And I can't recall myself ever saying that for a horror film before. So the fact that this film got me to say that, that is absolutely incredible, man. To have me root for a character like that in a film like this, man, job well done. Major shout out to the director, writer, creator, Damien, Leone as well. This guy, he's clearly sick, twisted, sadistic. He's thought of some crazy shit, but I absolutely love it. The stuff that he's come up with. And just, I feel like you can tell that he came up with Art the Clown and he really stood by the idea. Like he knew that he had something with him because he's been around for a while, man. But I feel like now, Terrifier 2, Art the Clown, he's finally blowing up and deservingly so. So it's so good to see because this is just an indie film, man. $250,000 budget, and look what they pulled off. It's kind of incredible if you really look at things. But I was looking at some of the news right before I went into this one, watching for a second time here, and the last I saw, it's made almost close to $8 million off $250,000 budget. My God. Clearly, people are loving it. Not only myself, some people, there's actually reports of like people walking out of theaters sick, throwing up, vomiting from this film. I feel like people actually got sick during my watch as well because after that bedroom scene, my God, people actually got up, and I noticed, I'm like, there's no way they're just going to the washroom right now. I feel like, and I didn't see them like actually like throwing up or anything, but I'm pretty sure it made them sick to their stomach where they kind of had to excuse themselves from the theater just for a few minutes because kind of pick themselves back up because that scene was freaking brutal, man. That was one of the most brutal kills I can recall ever seeing. I don't recall a more brutal kill, and man, I have to think of like some brutal foreign horror that I've seen in the past, like Inside or Martyrs or what else? I think Frontiers, another brutal one that I've seen, but that's even like 10, 15 years back when I saw those films. But when it comes to mainstream American horror, we don't get stuff like this usually. So yeah, you really have to look for like some hardcore stuff through the foreign horror and all those pictures to get stuff even remotely resembling the brutalness from this film. That bedroom kill alone, man, whew, that was the standout for me. That was almost too much for me, and I'm a pretty big horror fan. I watch some hardcore stuff, and even myself seeing that for the first time, I was like, yo, I was kind of taken back by it all. To see Art rip her apart in a matter of seconds, I know it was like that went on for a few minutes, but that entire scene, like, he ruined that girl in a matter of seconds, like slashed the eye, scalped her, cut her off the top of the skull too, before scalping her. My God. And then when he threw her on the bed, that got a big reaction of everybody in the crowd too for the theater experience. I don't know. I feel like everybody kind of thought they was going to go more sexual at that part because he threw her on the bed after she was kind of already stripped and scalped and all that. But thankfully, Art didn't want any part of that. He just wanted to freaking brutalize her even more. We saw that, like, ripping apart her back as well. Then he leaves the room after, oh man, the arm too, when he's like, front and back and side to side, rip that arm right off. That was freaking brutal, man. This film was too much. Just replaying that scene in my mind right now, like I'm reliving the trauma for myself right now. That scene, whew, took a lot out of me. I love it though. What does that say about me as a horror fan? It's kind of funny though. I actually texted my buddy, I think it was a couple days ago after we had already seen it for the first time in theaters. And I told my buddy, I'm like, yo, it's leaving theaters next week, final showings. You want to go see it before Halloween or even after Halloween? I'll still be down because it's $5 Tuesdays on Tuesday, the day after Halloween. He's like, man, I'm all gored out. I can't. I just can't bring myself to go see it. Like, it was a great film, great movie. I just can't go see it again right now. Like, it was too much for me. So I couldn't blame him. Just the fact that he went and saw it with me for the first time, I was like so appreciative. Like, thank you, man. Nobody else was willing to go with me. We went to some place in Burlington too. The whole theater experience, man, it was something else. Nothing, I kind of described it a little bit, like people screaming, laughing, crying, getting sick, but hey, buddy, make an appearance. All right, Ghost, we got to close out this recap, then we'll play a little bit, okay? You were so good the entire time, but the whole theater experience, the second that we actually got out of the theater as well, I shit you not, this was in Burlington, Ontario, some little place, Cinestars, Upper Canada, I think that's what it's called. I'd never been to this place before. I even had trouble finding this place because it was like kind of hidden where you have to go in like a little plaza to get into the entrance of the theater. But as soon as we walked out, my God, guess what happens? A freaking clown comes rolling down the street of Burlington. I don't even know what street it's on. You guys can probably Google it. Upper Canada, Cinestars. It'll let you know exactly what street I was on. Some clown, like all neon lights. He's on a bike. The bike is all, like the tires are all neon, all the spokes. He's all like glowing flashing lights, clown. He's riding up this. The people in front of us that actually walked out just before us, they ran to their car. They're like, oh, fuck this. No. Like, what are the odds of that? And then he drives by me and my buddy as we're going to his car to head back to my city. And yeah, he just screams at us like, oh, because I was like looking at him like, what the fuck? Is this happening? My buddy's like, yo, they planned this. This has to be promotion for the movie. I'm like, no, man, this is not Art the Clown. This is just a random clown. And he looks at us as he's driving by. And he's like, oh, I'm just clowning around. And then he just drives by the street as he has a speaker freaking blaring. I don't know if he's like a famous clown in Burlington or not. Maybe he has a shop that he was trying to promote. But we saw The Late Show. This was like almost midnight when he was flying down the street just on a bicycle. Man, craziest thing I've ever experienced after seeing a movie. It made the whole theater experience freaking nuts. Whew, took a lot of breath out of me. I was reliving trauma there just explaining it. But yeah, I was talking to my buddy afterwards. My favorite kill is clearly the bedroom scene. That was too much. Best kill I've seen in years for a horror film. One of my favorite kills of all time, man. This entire film. But between the music, the score, the kills, just the horror iconicness of Art the Clown himself, and a badass, freaking gorgeous, drop-dead gorgeous final girl in Sienna. Like, there's not really much to complain about this film. I've seen some people say it runs a little bit too long. It is a long one. I will agree with that. Maybe a few scenes could have been trimmed just a little bit, like 10 seconds here or not. Just trim just a little bit, but do you know what? Watching the second time here, it did not feel, I think it's like a 2.5 hour movie. It did not feel like 2.5 hours. So honestly, I can't even really complain about the length. Like, they spent a good time introducing us to the characters. Going into this, I was not expecting to get characters that I actually care about. This film, man, I can't praise it enough. Major props to everybody involved. David Howard Thorne, you creepy fuck as Art the Clown. Damien, you sadistic fuck coming up with this stuff. Lauren, I love you. Like, man, everybody involved in this, they did such a phenomenal job. Even the little brother, Jonathan, like, he played his part well too. So, yeah. I don't know what more to say about this film. Oh yeah, I was going to say the one last thing about my buddy, because aside from that bedroom scene being too much, I kind of mentioned it during the film, during the reaction, but yeah, in the theater, after the mashed potato scenes, I will never look at mashed potatoes the same again. After that mashed potato scene, my buddy, like, legit, shoves it in, and my buddy went like this, like, oh. Like, that was his exact reaction to it. Like, he was even like, this is too much, man. Like, I think that part, the mashed potatoes, actually made my buddy, and he's seen a lot of horror along with me. He may not be as into horror as I am, but being my friend, if you're my friend, you're gonna watch some crazy shit, and I've put him through some crazy shit before. So yeah, to have that scene get to him a little bit, I thought that was pretty interesting. But man, if this show or if this movie is still playing near you guys, I know it's the last week before it leaves theaters. It went on a very limited run. Go out and see it. Support this film. We need more horror like this. The fact that it was such a box office success, like, it like 100 times its budget profit. So yeah, clearly there's going to be a Terrifier 3. Bring back Sienna or I will freaking snap. I will start a petition. I shit you not. You think I'm kidding, but I will start a petition if I hear that Terrifier 3 is announced and Lauren is not a part of it. You got a petition coming your way, guys. So yeah, hopefully now that this is so successful too, I feel like it's going to go more mainstream, and that's fine. I'm not going to be like a gatekeeper for this film, for this franchise. I'm glad that more people are seeing this and actually loving Art the Clown. I just hope now the fact that it is going more mainstream, that they're not going to kind of tone it down a little bit or water it down, because I'm pretty sure Damien, he holds and owns all the rights, so all the creative decisions as well. Hopefully he doesn't lose those. That's all I'm trying to say, really. But yeah, I will be there for part 3. I'm sure the budget will be even higher also because it made so much money. Bring everybody back. I want to see more backstory for the father also. I feel like there's more story there to tell. They definitely, like, they gave us a lot, but they didn't give us enough. I feel like there's definitely further that we can go with that part of the story. But yeah, let me know, guys, your favorite kill. What you guys thought of this? What do you think of the final girl? Because I think you guys know after watching this that I freaking love her. One of my favorite final girls ever. We got like Sidney Prescott, Mia from Evil Dead, Danielle Harris. I kind of give her like just Danielle Harris as a whole, as a horror icon herself, because I love Jamie Lloyd. She's freaking badass kid in Halloween 4, but I also loved her as Annie Brackett in Halloween, the remake, Rob Zombie's, and H2 also. And I also love her in Hatchet. So yeah, just an overall, like, I just gotta give credit and major props to Danielle Harris, but her, Nev Campbell as Sidney Prescott, Jane Levy as Mia, and now Lauren LaVera as Sienna. What a badass group of girls that I just listed off. But yeah, as always, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. You guys can like, subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. Till next time, I am out. Enjoy your night. Happy Halloween. Stay spooky. Peace.
Why didn't smoke enough for you? Didn't drink enough for you? Wasn't fun enough for you? Wasn't good enough for you? Damn, you play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be yo-yoing with you.